What's up, guys? This is the Board Game Roamer, and we are back with our Goblin King playthrough of Too Many Bones. We are currently on day 8, or we completed day 8. No, wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Yeah, we're on day 8. We have 7 progress points. We only need 1 more progress point to take out the Goblin King. We need 8, and we have 12 days to do it. So if we can get the 1 progress point today, we would have enough to fight him. Whether we'll fight him or not on day 9, assuming that we get the point today, we'll have to decide after the battle. But let's get back to it. So I have been not done a video for this playthrough in a little bit, and that is because I was trying to complete this war of mine. I was not sure how long that was going to take, and I've got some things going on that I'm gonna have to use my room that I use for the studio to play the video the playthroughs. So I was trying to get that done off the big table because I was not as familiar with that. And I'm a lot more familiar with Bones, although the way I've been playing Tink, who, in my defense, I did full disclosure that that was not my strongest character. But anyway, we're back to it. That's the important part. Once I finish this, I'm going to finish this out and then decide on what to do next. I've got a couple ideas, but I have not made a final decision. So let's get to it. Day 8. Let's pull the card, and it is called, you can't see it. Oh, also the lighting's a little bit different. I thought kind of since we're starting to get on the downhill, the last third, the last third basically of our days, a little bit of mood lighting. I don't know. It may be silly, but I'm doing it. So, encounter caverns. Caverns or cake. Gather round, everyone. After a few hours of scouting, it seems we have a couple choice options to consider in the cover of dusk in which to carry them out. We could risk the unknown in cramped quarters and explore the northern cave, which seems laden with impressive loot, or take a breather, possibly a nice meal off the group of napping raiders camped to the eastern ridge. Anyone with an undisclosed fear of bats? Alright, so we have 2 options. We can go for the shiny. Ooh, the shiny. Let's do it. BQ's baddie points, and in our case, we'd add 12 points to it. But we would get 2 trove loot to disperse among the party. Or we can never turn down cake. Party has surprise for this battle. Gosh. So if we added 12 points, so this is day 8. 8, 16, that's 24. 12 points. 24 and 12 is 36. That'd be a 20, 3 5s, and a 1. That is a lot. Or day 8, we could do a 20 and 4 1s. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with an never turn down cake. I mean, we're gonna get a progress and 2 training points either way. That 12 points, that's just a lot. I feel like, and I would hate this far in to lose days because it's gonna really hurt us as far as the end game at this point. I feel like. So let's just go with the baddie points. So the baddie queue is 8, 16. 24. We're on day 8. 8 times 3 is 24. So that is a 20. Oh man, that's going to be bad. And 4 1s. 1, 2, 3. Oh gosh. 1, 2, 3, 4 1s. Okay. Alright, and we'll set them over here. Now, let's set this over here. So this is our active one. So remember, we do have surprise, which means once we set this up, everybody's going to move to the bottom. So you know that is going to work in our favor, especially with whatever this 20 point is. I'm going to be honest. I really don't want to. I really don't want to flip this over, but we got to. Oh, geez. That's why I didn't want to flip it over. The Golden Golem. 5 attack dice, 3 defense dice. Recover 2, break. It is melee. 9. Oh my gosh. 6, 7, 8, 9. Yikes. This is not good. 9 hit points. And it goes here. An initiative of 5. Then we have a 2-point Goblin Sandbagger in lane numero deuce. That's right here. It is ranged, so it goes right there with a 4 initiative. So it goes there. Then we have a Griffin Yearling, another 2-pointer with flight in lane 3. That is a melee, also with an initiative of 5. Alright. And finally, Direwolf Pup with an initiative of 3. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot. The golem has this symbol, which means that it brings with it a 5-point baddie. So 2 will go to 3, and 3 will go to 4. 2 will go to 3. 2 will go to 3, and 3. 2 will go to 3. 3 will go to 4. I may have just done that in not the right order, but that's okay. 3 will go to 4. Which means this doesn't actually come out. So we got in lane 2, we have a 6-point Goblin Alarmist. 3, 4, 5, 6. There, right there, and that is a ranged, which is super unfortunate because I was really hoping they would all be one or the other, so that Boomer could make good use of her grenades, or of her 1 grade, and try to take something out pretty quick, but I don't think that's going to happen. So let's roll everybody's initiative, and we get Tink, Pickett, Boomer. We'll do them in that order. Remember, they have surprise, so they do get to go first. Tink, Pickett, Boomer, Tink, Pickett, Boomer. And remember, Pickett does get to roll his defense before the start of battle. So he's going to roll 3 defense dice. And he's going to get 2 ones. Also, do not forget that he has a constant defense and a constant health regen. So hopefully that will help him immensely. That didn't roll. And let's see here. I think. So we're going to roll and slot before battle our build 2.0 die for Tink. Go ahead and get that done. And we're going to do, I think, orient it that way so that we get the Gatling gun, which we're definitely going to need against the Golem, I think. The Prodder, which will be nice, and maybe even a Stunner, especially for that Alarmist. And then we place our units. So I think Boomer, I'm going to put in the corner. Tink, I'm going to put in the other corner so that he can deploy the bot pretty close to the Alarmist. Excuse me. No, I'm going to put him right here. And then we're going to put Picket. So if I put Picket there, he is going to have to move. But I really want... The problem is I want Tink's bot... No, I don't want Tink's bot out there. Here we go. I'm going to do it like that. I'm probably going to regret that. Actually, I know I'm going to regret that. I'm going to move him right here. Because I am probably going to throw at least the one grenade I've got. Okay. I believe. Yeah, I believe that's everything. So, let's get started. Tink goes first. So, as you can probably imagine, with Tink, we're going to start working on some bots. So, we're going to choose an available spider bot. We do have a fortunate discovery by Boomer, so we could potentially get that spider bot back. So I'm going to choose this one, the SpiderBot 3.0 Jericho consumable. Set it at its starting value, which is the teal number, which in this case is actually 3, which is 6 hit points, 2 auto attack, and 3 attachments. And yeah, I think we're going to give him all of those attachments because he can have 3, and based on the orientation die, we can do that. We will go ahead and use 1 dex of the 5 to up him to 4. So that's 1 dex used thus far. Yeah, so that's 4 decks left. I am going to go ahead and deploy him. So he's going to have 6 hit points. 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to set him right here. Put him right there. So that is 2 of my 5 decks. Oh gosh. Done. Okay. Then yep. So he's going to go ahead and activate. So that battery power is going to go back down to 3, which is his starting value. And he is going to... So far we've used 2 decks. I'm going to roll the Gatling gun. 3 decks. And remember, well, I call it the Gatling gun. I believe its official name is Firing Arm. And So that's going to be 3 decks. 1 for upping the battery power, 1 for deploying, 1 for the firing arm. So that's 3. Remember, we do have 5. I'm going to target with the cog and spanner. So that'll at least save us 1 round, and hopefully Boomer can maybe do something. I don't know. It'll save us a round with adding another baddie to the BQ. So that's, let me go over this again. I want to make sure I'm doing this right. 1 for upping the battery power, 2 for deploying, 3 for the firing arm, 4 for the cog and spanner, and for the 5th, oh, this is exhausted. For the 5th, I will roll a defense die. Get some bones, we may need to use it. Alright, so here we go with the roll. Okay, so we do get a stun. So that is going to go away. We'll put a stun effect dice on our alarmist, which is not that die. It is this die. So he is stunned. We do get 1 defense, which is not bad, not exactly what I wanted. And with the 2 damage, we target an adjacent baddie, or non-adjacent baddie, which will obviously be the golem. 2 off of him. And that is Tink's turn. And the firing arm goes back over here. Alright, that's Tink. Pickett next. Pickett is going to move up 1. He's going to attack the Goblin Sandbagger. He is going to roll 1 defense with his dex. He is going to roll his sword advance with his dex. That is 2 of the 4 dex. And he will roll 2 attack with his other 2 dex. Sorry, 1 attack because he did have to move. And with his with his reinforced buckler at no cost to dex, he does get to add a defense die, so he will add that. And let's see what he gets. Okay, so we have 1 damage and another defense. Oh, and he healed at the beginning of his turn, so that 1 HP from last time, he actually gets that back. The 1 defense die does nothing. The 1 damage will come off the... Oh, wait a minute. I messed up. We'll take 1 point off the Goblin Alarmist because the Sandbagger is actually ranged. Oop. So I'll take him off. Take that off. Alright, and he rolled movement. Wow, you really can't see that. Hold on. I don't think this is going to work like I thought. He rolled, that's not going to work a whole lot better, but he rolled movement. So he's not going to use that. I was really hoping he would roll that sword advance, but I guess he's not. And his turn. Next is Boomer. I think Boomer is going to roll. Is smoke screen untargetable? Let's see here. The next number of times by agency to attack in our skill will miss. So I think he's going to use the 1 grenade he's got to roll smoke screen. And he's going to put this... There are no... crap, there's no active slots. No, he's not going to do that. Alright, so I guess instead he is just going to try to take out the Griffin yearling. He is going to roll. He's got 4 decks. He's going to roll 2 attack. He's going to roll. He's going to roll 2 attack, and he's going to roll 2 casing and element. He's going to roll those. So 2 attack, 2 casing element, because I really want to get rid of this yearling. Alright, so that's 4 decks. So here we go. He gets bone, which he'll go ahead and use to throw odds and do 1 damage to the yearling, and then he does 1 with his normal attack die, so the yearling is taken out. And we'll put the defeated baddies over here on the card. That way I can keep up with it. And he gets 2 elements and 1 fuse. We're going to go ahead and slot those in locked slots. And that is his turn. And then the pain train happens. The golden golem goes. Golem gets 5 attack dice and 3 defense dice. He rolls 3 defense. It's not great. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 attack. He is going to be attacking Pickett. Now, Pickett, fortunately, has 1 automatic defense from the lock slot, so that 5 damage goes to 4. He has 3 defense die, all 1s, so the 4 damage goes to 1 damage, so he will take 1 damage. Now, that's great for this turn, but that's only 1 turn. And now the golem's got all kinds of defense. The next is, that comes off. He's no longer there. Purple, which is the stunned Goblin Alarmist. So he will be unstunned for his next turn. And then we have the Goblin Sandbagger. Targets the weakest unit, which is either Tinker Boomer, our choice. I'm going to choose Tink because Tink at least has a defense. It rolls 1 attack, 1 defense. Fortunately, it did roll a bone, which is awesome. No, it rolled a bone, which sucks because it takes out the defense of Tink, but it didn't roll any damage. Fortunately, the bone was on the attack die, so it doesn't do anything. Round 2. Okay. So, we have to move and attack. So now I've got, we're going to activate the bot again. Make that a 2. It is going to move. That's 1 dex. It is going to do its auto attack. We're going to roll this attachment. That's 2 decks total. 3 decks and 4 decks will be 2 defense dice for Tink. His 2 automatic attack takes 2 off there. Then he's going to use this attachment, and he's going to target the Goblin Alarmist. So Tink gets 2 defense. Does 2 damage to the Goblin Alarmist. 1, 2. There's that I screwed up. And I think well, I've already done it. That's all Tink's going to be able to do. Okay, Pickett's going to go next. Pickett's got 4 decks. He's going to be rolling 2 defense and 2 attack, and then he gets to add 1 defense die for his deck, so that's a total of 3 defense dice and 2 attack dice. He rolls 1 bone for attack. He does roll 1 damage for an attack, and then he gets a 2, a 1, and a 1 on his defense dice, which is good because he's probably going to have them when the golem rolls. And that is his turn. Then we have Boomer. Okay, Boomer is going to roll her fuse. And Boomer is also going to go ahead, I think, and roll the bag of booms. That's 2. And 2 attack dice targeting the Goblin Alarmist as well. Oh wow. So she gets 3 casings, does 3 damage, which is more than enough to take out Goblin Alarmist. Okay, I just realized I have not added something in here that I do need to add. So at the beginning of this round, we should have added in another 1 point to position 3, which is the Direwolf Pup. Who is melee, who will go here, and whose die will go to the bottom. So we haven't really messed anything up at this point. That comes off. So that was more than enough damage to do that. And then she has 1 here. So what she's going to do is she's going to use the 1 fuse, 1 element, 1 casing from her lock slot to make a bomb. Element goes from 2 to 1. Casing goes from 3 to 2. The fuse die is exhausted. Then she's going to use her bag of booms die. Which just gives her 1 of anything. Use that to make that makes a boom counter of 2. Then she's going to use her bag of booms die, 1 element, 1 casing, to make the 3rd bomb. So now there's a full complement of bombs, and that is her turn. Now the golem goes again. He is going to be rolling 5 attack dice and 2 defense dice, and going to be attacking Pickett, who is the strongest. Rolls 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage. Does manage to roll another defense, but unfortunately rolls a bone, which activates Recover 2, which means he gets back the 2 HP he lost from the firing arm before. And that is why he's so nasty. But he did do 5 damage. First is absorbed by the normal defense of Pickett. The 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th are all absorbed by his defense die. That is amazing. That is probably not going to keep happening. And that part is unfortunate. we need to be able to do a ton of damage. I really need Pickett to get to the point where he can do shield shock or shield. Let's see, shield bash. Yeah, shield bash and have some good defense rolls. And yeah, then he can do a bunch of damage to this guy. Just gotta get to that point though. Okay, so that is the Golden Golem. Then the Sandbagger, Goblin Sandbagger up here goes. Targets the weakest, which again is Tink or Boomer. Tink has 2 defense. He'll target Tink. He has 1 attack, 1 defense. He will use his 1 attack. He does roll a 1. Does not roll defense because he already has a defense die. 1 defense die goes away from Tink, so we're good there. And then the Direwolf Pup goes. It's going to move to the closest, which is going to be the Spider Bot. It's going to roll its 1 attack. Does 1 damage. The Spider Bot loses 1, 2, 3, 4. How many did he have to be on? Did I give him 6? I guess I did. Maybe this counter just out. Hopefully not. I think he lost 1 at some point though. Alright. So he loses 1. It's okay. We'll take him out pretty quick, especially since, yeah. That's his go. That's everybody has gone. We now go to round 3. There is a vacant position open, so we flip over the last chip that we have, which is a Goblin Bomber. 3 hit points. And going into lane 2, he is ranged, so he will actually go into that position. That position is available. So he's going to go right here in front of Pickett. His die will go to the bottom of the stack. Then, let's do Tink. I'm still not 100% sure where this build die should go, when I should have rolled that, but I'm assuming that's 1 dex to roll it. Actually, yeah, 1 dex to roll it. Doesn't do me any good. So then I'm going to pick Spiderbot 2.0 to start prepping him. 2nd dex to increase his battery from 2 to 3. So that's 2 dex. Then I'm going to use the 3rd dex. You know what? I think I took these off of the Goblin and didn't add them back. I think he still has. Yeah, he still has those 2 1 points. 3rd dex. Let's see, 1 to prep him, or 1 to up through his battery. I can roll 1 more defense. So that's 2. I can roll 1 attack. I might as well attack the Direwolf Pup while he's standing there. That's 3. Well, yeah, we'll do that. 3. Gosh. No, we're not gonna do that. It's still just 2. We're gonna roll the defense, but we are gonna use a dex to move. 1, 2. So that's 2 dex to move. 1 to crank him up over here in the prep area. That's 3. Put him in the corner here where you can see him better. That's 3. We roll 1 dex. That's 4. And I think that's going to be it. Well, actually, you know what? Building a bot. You're choosing available spider bot and placing your prep area. After any attachments you may spend 1 dex to increase this bot's. Yeah, so actually I think I'm also going to move Spiderbot 1.0 over and set him to 1 and up him to 2, and that'll be my last dex. Roll my defense. I got a bone, which is actually what I wanted because I want to get pull start if I can keep Jericho alive. Big if, but if I can keep Jericho alive, then that'll be good. I do have a little bit of a heal over here. Although I probably should. It's too late now, but well, no, it's not. We'll go ahead and activate Jericho. So we'll drop him down to from 4 to 3. Actually, he should go to 2 because I must have not done that last time. Gosh. And he is going to do his auto attack. 2. I would have done that differently. I probably would have used the prod if I'd have been thinking. I should have done that, but I can't do that now. I'm going to go back and retcon it. And I could have used it to take out that. Gosh, I did not think that through very well at all, did I? Oh well. Alright, we can't do anything about it at this point. Alright, so then Pickett's going to go. He's going to roll with 4 decks. He's going to roll 3 to... Yeah, 3 defense and 1 attack for his dex, and then he will get a free defense die with his reinforced buckler. Oh, wow. That's awesome. He's going to get... Okay. 2, 4, 6. And... Man, he should have attacked the golem. 6 damage. 6 defense. And he's going to do 1 damage to his target, which was the Goblin Bomber. And that's going to be his turn. Then we're going to have Boomer go. Boomer is going to roll 3 attack against the bomber and 1 defense. She's going to get 1 defense, 2 bones. Okay, this could be good. And 1 damage. Oh man, which is not enough to kill the bomber. It really stinks. And that is her turn. Then the golem goes. 5 attack dice. 3, 4, 5 attack dice versus Pickett. And he gets 1 more defense die for his 3 defense dice. He gets a bone, so he'd recover 2, but he has no damage. He gets another bone, so those don't do anything. He gets a 2 defense, which that kind of sucks. But it only does 3 damage, so the first damage is absorbed by the already existent, and I forgot to give Pickett back his health this turn. Keep forgetting he has that. Absorbed by his lock slot, and then he'll take 2 more, so that just removes 2 defense dice. Excuse me, 2 defense. Okay. Oh man. Oh man. I think, oh man, this is gonna be, ooh, buddy. We may be cooking with Crisco. We may be cooking with Crisco this next turn. We may be cooking with Crisco, baby. Awesome. Alright, then the Goblin Sandbagger goes. He rolls 1 attack. He targets the weakest, which we'll say is Tink. They're tied for weak, him and Boomer. He is ranged. So he rolls 1 attack. Rolls a 1. Takes out, sorry, did I say Boomer? I meant Tink. Tink's defense. That's him. Yellow. That is the direwolf. The direwolf is going to attack the spider bot. Rolls a 1. Spider bot will lose a health. I'm really looking forward to the chips in Undertow Kickstarter for this. And then the Goblin Bomber. Okay, the Goblin Bomber. 1 attack die, the 2 weakest, so he's going to attack Tink and Boomer. First roll will be for Tink. He rolls a 1, so Tink does actually take 1 point damage. Second roll is going to be for Boomer, who also takes 1, but it is absorbed by the defense die. Unfortunately, no bones, and he would have hurt himself. That is the end of the round. We're now going into round 4. Fortunately, at this point, there is no more baddies to add to the board. So what we got is what we got. Tink goes first. Tink is going to roll 2 defense. That's 2 decks. Tink is going to up each of the bots to 3 and 4 respectively. Is that right? I feel like that would be overpowered. Facing up. For any attachments you choose. Let me spend 1 dex to increase this bot's battery power. Increase bot die. The way I read that is it would be both. That's what he's basically spending his dex on each turn, is getting these bots out there. That's how I'm going to play it. If I'm wrong, let me know. George, let me know if I'm wrong. So that's 4 decks. So he still technically has 1 dex. 1, 2, 3, 4 out of 6. He's going to wait on that. Yeah. So that's what he's going to roll. Is his 2 defense. It's really all he can do. Effectively, and he gets a bone, which is great, and 1 defense, which is good. Okay, here we go. Next is Pickett. Pickett is going to be able to roll 1 defense die. Let me double check shield bash. Remove all defense die. Do total. Yeah. Defense die. He's going to roll the riposte die. He's going to roll his stand ground die. And he's going to roll his situational awareness die. No, he's not. Yes. Yeah, he's not going to roll situational awareness. He's going to roll 1 attack die. And then he gets, because of the reinforced buckler, 1 more defense die to roll. So he's rolling 2 defense, 1 attack, riposte, and his sword advance die. Okay, so he gets +1 attack, which is what I was looking for. We will put that there. 2, 4, 5, 6. He'll put 1 defense in. Now, here's the question. If I use shield bash right now, I could do 2, 4, 5, 6 damage, 7. I could do 8 damage. That would be all the defense gone and 4 actual damage to the Golem. But that's only like half his life, which is a lot. But then I won't have any defense for here in just a second. I really want to save that until I be able to do that once I know I can take him out. So yeah, I don't think I'm going to use it. I'm not going to use the attack die because I don't want to waste it or get it broken. Or actually, no, I take that back. I will use it. And since I've got that +1 locked, that's 2. So I'll take away one of his defense die. Yeah, because that will not make me exhausted. It's only if I do damage to him, and doing damage, taking away defense is not doing damage to the target. So that's Picket. Then we have Boomer. Boomer is going to roll 2 attack, 2 defense against the Bomber. And she rolls a 2 and a 1 for defense. And a total of 2 damage against the Bomber, which is enough to take out the Bomber. So the Bomber goes away. And the die comes off the board. Alright. And, okay, so here we go. Stone Golem. Oh, goodness. Hold on. 5 attack dice. Good Lord. 1 defense dice. Let's see what happens. Alright, he gets 1 defense. No bones, which is good, but he does 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage to Picket. Picket goes down to 7 from Savage. 7. He absorbs 1 with his lock slot. 2, 3, 4, 6. Using all of his defense dice total, and he takes 1 point of damage. Okay. Then the Goblin Sandbagger goes. Again, a single attack die. We'll be targeting the weakest, which now is Tink. Yes, Tink did take a damage. Rolls a 1. It is absorbed by Tink's defense. And the Direwolf Pup will attack the Spiderbot. Again, rolls a 1. And that's 1 more health off the Spiderbot. And that is the round. Going to round 5. Okay. We start with Tink again. I think I have these nope. Spiderbot 2.0 is going to go to 5 battery. Spiderbot 1.0 is going to go to 4 battery. Tink will be rolling, that's 2 decks, we'll be rolling 2 defensive die. I think he's going to first, though, move 1. That's 1 dex. 2, 3 with his defense die. And then he's going to so that's going to be 3. And he's going to activate the Spiderbot. Just going to take it down to 2 battery to 1 battery. So that's 1 movement, 1 battery. Let's do this in order. He moved. 1 movement, 1 battery. That's 2 decks total. The spider bot's going to do his auto damage to the direwolf pup, which is enough to kill it. So it comes off. Oops. Oh goodness. Earthquake. It comes off the board, off the battle mat. So that's 1, 2 still so far. Then he's going to roll the firing arm, targeting Goblin Sandbagger. That's 3. Does 2 damage. That's 1, 2. And his 4th and 5th, yeah, are going to be the 2 defense. So, there we go. Oh my goodness. He got 2 2s. That's amazing. Okay. So that is Tink. Then we have Pickett again. He's going to roll all 3 defense. Well, first he's going to heal his 1 point. Yay. He's going to roll all 3 defense and 1 attack. I'll take that back. He's going to roll all 3 defense and 1 riposte die. And then he's going to get his additional defense die because of reinforced buckler. Alright, and he gets another bone. And he gets 2, 3, 4 defense. So we will slot those. And we won't use riposte for anything. We'll wait on that. I keep rolling riposte because I don't... I should have probably rolled an attack. But that's okay. Well, I don't want to do that. I want to let the spider bot do that damage for me to get rid of the defense, and then hit it with shield shock or shield bash to finish it off, hopefully in one go, because I don't want to exhaust a bunch of attack dice. Boomer is going to roll, well, 2 attack dice, and might as well go ahead and roll body search. That's really all she can do. That's 2. We'll put that in the, I believe body search is locked. Ooh, man, let me double check that. Lock counter, yep. We'll put that up there. And gets another bone, which is awesome, and does 1 damage to what we're trying to do damage to, taking it out. So it is gone. That is her turn. Golem goes. Already has its 3 defense dice. Rolls its ridiculous number of attack dice. That would be 5. Does recover with a bone. I don't think it's taking any damage. 1, 2, 3, 6. Yeah, it's still at full health. So, nothing to see here, folks. But at least it's not damage. However, it did 2, 4, 5. It did 6 damage with its roll. And it does attack the strongest. So it attacked Pickett. So 6 damage. 2. 1 with its first defense. 2, 3, 4, 5. So he was able to absorb 5. Oops. Able to absorb 5. So Pickett takes 1. And that is the end of that turn. Okay, so now this is where things get, no pun intended, well, maybe a little bit of pun intended, dicey. We go to turn 6. What happens in turn 6? Everybody starts taking damage. Yay! Boomer takes 1 point. True damage. Tink takes 1 point true damage. Her other health over here. Pickett takes 1 point of true damage. The Spiderbot takes 1 point of true damage. Oh, goodness. And most importantly, the Stone Golem, Golden Golem, takes 1 point of true damage. I'm going to set his health over here because in case he regens. Then it is Tink's turn. Alright. Tink is going to... Well, the bot's going to activate. Nope. Tink's going to go. And... well, the bot will activate, putting it down to 0 battery. Then it will auto attack the Golden Golem, taking out 2. Then Tink is going to choose to roll 2 defense die to get another bone and 1 defense. She's going to use... yeah, that's all she's going to do. No. Yeah. She's going to go ahead and use 2 to pull start. So what does pull start do? Well, let me tell you what pull start does. Pull start, Tink restarts an adjacent diagonal bot to its starting battery power, which means our bot here goes from 0 power to 3 power. And 2 of those bones go away. Give him 1, which is cool. Give him at least 1 more turn to activate. And that's going to be Tink's turn. Okay. Next we have Pickett, who will roll 3 defense die, 1 attack die, and add a 4th defense die due to his reinforced buckler. But at the beginning of his turn, oh crap, there it is. Oh goodness, he's gonna regen 1 health. He's gonna roll 4 defense die, 1 attack die. He's gonna get another bone. He's gonna get 1, 2, 3 defense die. And they were, unfortunately, were all 1s. So that would be 4, could potentially be 6 damage he could do if he did a shield bash. He's gonna wait. That's what he's gonna do. So he's done his rolling with his 4. Not gonna use the attack die. Boomer's gonna get to go. Boomer is going to use 3 attack dice, and that's all she can do. So she's going to target the Golden Golem. And she does a total of 3 damage. She does get a bone. So I think she's going to go ahead and use that 3 damage and do 1. She takes away his defense. 2, 3. Oh gosh. So he takes 2 more damage. And then she's going to use... put these over here. Notice they're exhausted. Yeah, that's going to be it. I don't know. I'm thinking we might potentially be able to get her innate. I might be able to get her an 8. This may be very good for us. Okay. Well, relatively. Then he gets to go. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 attack dice. And he has no defense dice allowed. So that's 3 defense dice. He rolls. He gets a ton of defense dice. Total of 4. He does 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage to Picket. Picket absorbs 4 total. And then takes 2. Alright. And that's the end of that round. Next round comes up. Everybody takes damage. Spiderbot takes damage. Picket takes damage. Ooh, we're going to kill him quick. Tink takes damage. And Boomer takes damage. And most importantly, the Golem takes damage. Oh gosh, that was a 1. Okie doke. Tink starts. Tink is going to take out her defense so that take out his defense. Tink's going to roll 2 defense. And Tink's going to go ahead and roll the gizmo consumable for the bot. Which is going to allow him to heal a bot for some hit points, which hopefully if we can't get our boy down quick, we may need that. So that's going to be his 3. That's really all he can do. He can't attack, yeah. So, and he's going to opt not to move. So, yep, that's what we're going to do. Alright, so 2 defense. Not really great. But does heal the bot for 3. So, bot can stay on longer. It is going to activate on his turn. And he's going to do his automatic damage. Just take 2 defense dice away from the golem. And that's really all he can do. He doesn't really want to push him. As if he pushes him, then he'll be out of Picket's way. Won't Picket roll as many dice as he possibly can. So yeah, I think that's Tink. Next up is Picket. Picket will be, no surprise, rolling 3 defense and 1 attack. He will get his 4th defense die because of the reinforced buckler. We want high rolls here. So he gets a total of 2, 3, 4, 5 defense and 1 attack. He'll go ahead and use the attack dice to get rid of the defense on the golem. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. And he will go ahead and use Shield Bash. Use all of these defense dice, which unfortunately will also include his lock die. But it will kill the golem with 6 points of damage, and he has 5 left. So, Golden Golem is no more. Holy cannoli. That is ridiculous. That was a tough battle, guys. Super tough. Tink walks away with 2 hit points. Boomer walks away with 3 hit points. Pickett walks away with 4 hit points. My goodness. Hey, the important part is the Golden Golem does not walk away. We do not have Spiderbot 3.0, which is unfortunate for Tink, but that's okay because we did not fail the encounter. That's the important part. And the defense die shield form goes back into Pickett's map. All the attachments go back to their slots for Tink. So let me get those loaded up. And loaded and loaded. The consumable goes away for Tink for that. And we got build 1.0, build 2.0, and Coggin Spanner. And the consumable has gone away for Boomer. Put her fuse and element die back into place. Pull out all these attack die. Just trying to kind of keep the area semi straightened up as I'm playing here. And boink, boink. All those go out. No more bones for you guys. Alright. Let's go ahead and boomers. Plus, this helps me make sure I don't lose a die. So, that is the end. So, we killed, let's see, a 20 point, a 5 point, and 4 1 point baddies. Overall, I have to say, not too shabby. Especially that 20 point. Man. But I mean, it was basically attrition is what that was. Okay, so we get 1 progress point. Dun, dun, dun. That's the 8 points we need to take on the Goblin King. Everybody gets 2 training points. Let's start with Pickett. I think for Pickett, I want to do 1 more dex. Oh gosh, I just took a dex away. Whoopsie. 1 more dex. And then I want to try to do another attack. I can do another attack. So that's 3 attack, 3 defense for him with a 5 dex. And he has 8 hit points. So that's his 2. Boomer may go 1 dex. Yeah, I think he's going to go 1 dex. Boomer. She's going to go 1 dex. And then I think it's either going to be Stunner or Flashbang. I think this disable. I'm checking the disable to see if this is a permanent disable. Yeah, it's not permanently disabled. I think I'm just going to go Stunner. Give me an option to go Napalm later, I think. Because Napalm is good. So that's 2 for that. And then Tink. I think I'm going to go with die number. Well, let's see. Well, I think I'm going to go with 1 more dex. 1 more defense. So that's 2 defense die that I need to roll. To get a bone on 1, I'll re-roll it. I did not the second time, so 1 dex will go to that. And then I'm going to go to alternator, which is die number 7. And there we go. So that's his 2. So that's everybody's 2. Alright. Well, I think we did okay. We are now going to progress. Oh, wait, we got to do rest and recovery. So rest and recovery, I think it's pretty obvious what we're all going to do. We're all going to get our HP back that everybody desperately needs at this point after a quite tough battle. And I think that, oh wait, hold on. I say that. Looking to rest recover, but we're going to trade loot first. And that's going to give the infused incense to Boomer, who's going to trade the Fortunate Discovery to Tink, who will immediately use the Fortunate Discovery to get Spiderbot 3.0 back. Yes. Sweet. Alright, so that is the end of day 8. Join me next time as we complete day number 9, and we will find out if we want to try to take out the Goblin King or go another day. We'll see. Thanks, guys, for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. I am the Board Game Roamer, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.